Alright, this is just a quick vinyl community mailbag. We're back with some records. I got these a couple, oh man, it was almost a week ago now, but I got this from MphsVinylJim. It sent me a little package, and just some great stuff. And if you haven't checked out his channel, definitely do so. I know that he hit like 100 subscribers. Congrats in like 2 weeks, but this definitely is a testament to the channel, and definitely welcome, Jim. You're among friends here. But just really cool stuff that he sent me. A couple of things I wanted to talk about. He had sent LJ. I mean, everybody he sent an Elvis record for his Elvis calling card. Ours was the Elvis Christmas, Sings the Wonderful World of Christmas, which is really funny. This is actually one of the very first records that I ever bought was actually this record here, and then I believe this record. So we did already have this, but I think the one that you had sent us, I think, is a little bit better than the one that we had. LJ had mentioned sort of that Jim had helped him get over the Elvis hump, as it is, which definitely Elvis. You see his records all the time. But it's not one that you kind of make a point to. Me personally, to kind of go and get the records, which I think Jim. I think a big part of this was that has really inspired me to kind of you step out of your comfort zone. So I did pick up some records the other day. I only got I think 2 records. I think. One thing that's really nice about this one place that I go record shopping at is they have like a huge back stock. It's almost, it's basically a library of records.
Mind-boggling.
Yeah. And what I usually do is days that I go and that I really don't have good stuff, I spend a lot of time going through the back stock because in a way it's hard to put all of it out. That they have guys doing it where they'll go through the back stock and they'll make sure, all of the big hitters are out. And I was really thinking about some stuff, thinking about Elvis and kind of, where to begin and, perhaps where to stop. And Sam and I actually kind of sat down the other night and we watched the Elvis 68 comeback special, which to me has always been, I've seen it years ago, and it just is really, it's Elvis at that second peak. I mean, pretty much the Sun years after he went into the Army and then pretty much just did films. Definitely had a bit of a slump through the early 60s, but the big comeback was, 1968. So, in part of this, little archaeological dig.
Say that 10 times.
Yeah, archaeological dig. Anyhow, I was looking through the Elvis records, and, and 2 songs that have always kind of stuck in my head for Elvis. Of course, Suspicious Minds is just a fantastic song. When I would DJ, that was sort of one that I would kind of always kind of toss in there. Kentucky Rain, just fantastic. So I was looking, and those singles came out right at 1969, right after the 68 comeback special. So I acquired this, the Elvis in Memphis, just awesome record. And it kind of comes. I know Jim was spinning it, which kind of led me to it. I was like, maybe let me check this out, and it's just. The session musicians, I mean, it's a fantastic, I got the RC Victor label. They had some of the Dynaflex ones, but I was really excited to find this. I had about 30 copies to choose from, and this was definitely the best one out of the bunch, but as Sam can attest, I've been,
non-stop
listening to the crap out of that album. But definitely some good stuff. Anyhow, so just some stuff that Jim sent us. He sent us a 45, which happens to be, look at that. I think he kind of guessed it. So this is actually my favorite song by the 1910 Fruit Gum Company. It's Indian Giver, which Jim, you're not getting this one back, so don't even think about it. But did I show it the right side? Which one did I show?
Right.
I'm not sure if I
see
showed.
what the camera saw.
There we go. I think I showed the right side. Not focusing. There we go. But just a great song, 1910 Fruit Gum, 1910 Fruit Gum.
He does it all the time.
I say 910 all the time. On the Buddha label, the Buddha label and Kama Sutra are 2 of our favorite labels so great. So Jim, it's funny that you picked this song because this is seriously my fave. Another one that he sent, I used to have this on CD. I don't have a copy of it on vinyl, but Willie Nelson, The Red-Headed Stranger. of course, I always wear my Willie Nelson shirt, which part of it is for irony's sake, because I don't really listen to Willie Nelson that much. But if you get one Willie Nelson album, this is definitely the one to get. It's a great one, and it has a promo stamp on it, so very cool. I know Jim's always, quality over quantity. Another one that he sent was the Bells, Love, Luck, and Lollipops, which, of course, this one has Homeward Bound by Paul Simon. It's called the Chris Collection, where it has a couple of tracks from Chris Christopherson, Sunday Morning Coming Down. I don't know if that's the She's a Lady, if that's the same one. John Sebastian is what I'm assuming that is, but really cool stuff. Of course, another promo copy, so Jim knows his stuff for sure, so white label promo. One that he sent, he said, this was specifically for Sam, but we've both really been digging this. This is Gordon Bach, and it's on the Folk Legacy label, and it's so funny that you sent this to us, because, everybody always talks about synchronicity in the vinyl community. Sam just bought this. Sam just bought that the other day. Joan Sprung, also on the Folk Legacy label, so you have definitely inspired a little bit of an obsession is now going to begin with the Folk Legacy label. So we're looking at
we're gonna make a checklist
all of their releases and kind of go down. But it's really cool because it's Folk Legacy label I think started in 1961. I think is what they just kind of celebrated 50 years. The head guy, Sandy Patton, he had just passed away recently. But from what I was read, Sandy Patton he recorded all of the he engineered all of the recordings that were on the label. He was sort of the owner, and his wife, I believe, took all the pictures for the covers. So it's a family affair, but out of Sharon, Connecticut. So definitely putting these on the radar. We've really enjoyed that. The Joan Sprung one. This is the one. This is the one Jim sent us, but this one is really good. Even it's from '76, but it sounds very, very. If you would date it, you would probably say it's like 64, 65, the way it kind of sounds. This one, my God, this sounds like 62 all over again. So Gordon Bach, apparently he was one of the big guys on the label. He has a lot of releases from them. And sort of the last one, and this one already got blaked, but it's Happiness Is by the Sunshine Company. Let me hold it so you don't see the glare. This puppy was still sealed, so, Jim, I cannot... thank you for your generosity. So definitely some awesome stuff.
Thank you.
We'll probably crack this open. So
Kmart.
like a fine bottle of wine. Yeah, when these were $2 for $1 at Kmart. So don't you wish you had a time machine? That's all I gotta say. Or as the faces would say, I wish that I knew what I know now when I was younger. So anyhow, Jim, thank you for your kind generosity. Again, welcome to the channel, and definitely we look forward to probably trading with you, or you actually got a package that I think the way I timed this, you'll probably see it today or tomorrow, so hopefully you enjoy what I sent you, and we look forward to you opening it and showing it off. So we'll see. We got a couple of videos we're going to do. We got a little bit of time to kill here, so a lot of threads that we're going to do, the album that changed your life, etc., etc. So we got a few, so look forward to that. Sorry for spamming everybody's inbox, but we enjoy your comments. Hello to all the new subscribers, and that's that. So
get out of here.
Get out of here now. Go check out the next video.